Everyone knows this day for one battle, but centuries before Karbala, this same day already carried the fingerprints of 5 prophets, the start of a calendar and the deliverance of entire nations. This is the story Muharram doesn't get enough credit for. Noah's Ark finds land. When Noah boarded the ark, he didn't know how long the water would rage. He simply said, "In the name of Allah is its sailing and its anchorage." Trust first, certainty second. After the flood swallowed a corrupted world, the water finally fell still. And on this very day, the ark rested safely on Mount Judi, the last survivors of humanity alive. To this day, some cultures mark it by cooking one dish from whatever grains are left in the kitchen, a pudding called Ashura, a recipe born from gratitude, not abundance.
The sea that had nowhere to go. Centuries later, on this same day, Musa stood trapped. Pharaoh's army behind him, the sea in front. His people panicked. "We are overtaken." Musa didn't look for an exit. He looked up and said, "Indeed, my Lord is with me. He will guide me." The staff struck the water, and the sea stood up, splitting into 2 walls, opening a road that shouldn't exist. The same water that saved the faithful sealed the army that chased them.
Freed from the darkness, swallowed by a whale, sinking into the deep, trapped in 3 layers of darkness, sea, belly, night, Yunus prayed the words that are now recited by millions in their lowest moments. "There is no God but you. Glory be to you. I have truly wronged myself." No demands, no bargaining, just honesty before God. And on this day, tradition holds, he was released, spit onto the shore, alive, forgiven, free.
Released from prison, sold by his own brothers, falsely accused, forgotten in a cell for years. Yusuf never let bitterness take root. He stayed patient, stayed honest, kept interpreting dreams even when no one was listening. And on this day, the same month, he walked out of that prison. Not just free, but about to become one of the most powerful men in Egypt. The lowest point of his story was never the end of it.
A father sees again. Yaqoob lost his son Yusuf and wept for so long that his sight faded. He never raised his voice in despair. He only said, "I only complain of my suffering and my grief to Allah." He kept his pain between himself and God, and on this same day, tradition says his sight was miraculously restored. Grief carried with patience does not go unanswered. The month itself, a truce before Islam. Even before Islam, Arabia respected Muharram. All tribal wars, raids, and blood feuds were paused. Caravans could cross the desert without fear. Islam didn't invent this peace, it preserved it. The first Qibla. Before the Kaaba became the direction of prayer, the earliest Muslims faced Al-Aqsa in Jerusalem. On the 16th of Muharram, this direction was formally set, tying the new faith to the Holy Land from its very first days. The seed of a new beginning happened months later, but the decision
the pact, the turning point that built the first Muslim community, was set in motion during Muharram. That's why, years later, Caliph Umar chose this very month to begin the Islamic calendar, not the month of the journey, but the month of the decision. A solemn moment. And on the very first day of this month, Islam lost one of its greatest leaders. Caliph Umar ibn al-Khattab, struck down while leading the morning prayer, was laid to rest on this date. A reminder that even history's strongest pillars are borrowed, not owned. Why this month matters: an ark resting, a sea splitting, a prophet freed from a whale, a prisoner walking out a free man, a father seeing his son's face again. Muharram isn't one story. It's proof, repeated 5 times over, that no trap, flood, army, ocean, prison, or grief is the final word. This is why, when the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, arrived in Medina and found people fasting in gratitude for Musa's rescue, he said Muslims have an even closer bond to that story, and why fasting on the 9th and 10th of Muharram continues today, all these centuries later. Whatever sea is in front of you right now, you are not alone. This Muharram, remember the one who answers in the dark.